If you thought RuPaul's Drag Race's new episodes were going to be sweet for Season 16, the 14 new queens entering the workroom have a spicy surprise in store, and EW got an earful in our new, exclusive and explosive interview teasing all of the juicy goodness, twists, and rotted gaggery ahead. I saw a tweet that said, either this whole season is full of villains or we'd all be the individual villains on other seasons we might appear on. Plasma tells EW in our group interview with the new cast, below. I don't know. I have no reply to that. I just think it's interesting. Judging by the dynamic and volume in the room, there's truth to the sentiment, and it bites hard. Everybody's not afraid to go in on each other. Honestly, I think this is a cast of really shady bitches, and we all like to read, and we all understand that reading is a part of drag. There are some girls who dish but can't take in the cast, observes Q. These queens are just overwhelming, and it was really stressful, Nymphia Wynn later adds, fanning a sweet baby voice as she reflects on the competition, which also implements several new twists and reintroduces some new ones, too. For the Rada Queen twist, the only word is rotted. Why would you make us do that? Megami says with a laugh, clearly gooped by the fact that the cast, split into groups of 7 to compete in separate talent shows across the two-part premiere, was tasked with voting for the best and worst performers of their respective episodes. The immunity twist is also back for the first time in several years this season, which Megami calls a nice development that impacted how she played the game with her sisters, though Hershey Lick Courgette, drag sister to Season 14's Miss Congeniality, Cornbread, describes the jolts coming up as straight-up foolery. Sapphire Crystal also offers a more ominous and cryptically hilarious summary of the season, which she says fans will fully understand once episodes premiere throughout the year. One of my favorite words to think about this season is hoarders. Think about it, and as you watch the season you'll be like, oh, she teases. They will know exactly what we're talking about. In the end, Dawn insists that no one on Season 16 comes off like a nefarious villain, but rather the cast is just plain fun and a little evil, she says. It very much feels like a family to me, Plasma summarizes. We very much love each other and also hate each other, but it comes with a lot of love. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16 airs Fridays at 8 p.m. on MTV. Watch EW's exclusive interview with the cast of Queens above, and read on for a full breakdown, with timestamps, of major highlights from the interview. 305, despite Season 14 and Season 15 queens telling EW they all shared porn at the Drag Race holding hotel during filming, Season 16 broke the curse. Nobody brought porn. But Q says queens hacked the TVs in mysterious ways. Morphine Love Dion clarifies that she watched dirty TV to satisfy herself in the hotel room, an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4. For 10, Hershey Lick Courgette gives an update on her ex-drag daughter after Cornbread gagged her with a hilarious question about their contentious past in EW's exclusive cast interviews last year. For 49, Dawn and Plain Jane address their cast members' claims that they are evil and rotted, respectively, and we poll the group and ask the queens to raise their hand if they've ever experienced Dawn being evil and or Plain being rotted. 740, see footage of a prank on Plasma, where we told her she was banned from the building prior to our interview. 8:30, the queens preview a juicy season of Untucked drama ahead. 10:16, when asked to point to the Season 16 Queen of Untucked, everyone in the cast points to Zenami, who answers for herself, and explains her attempt to rehabilitate the legacy of her mother, Candy Muse. 11:30, MHIA Amon LePage adds that she, too, could be in the running for an Untucked title. These girls were scared to come at me, she says, and the cast agrees. You'll hear a slight murmur, and you're like, what was that? And it's the nastiest thing you've ever heard. Dawn recalls. 1350, Hershey, who parents 2 children with her partner, talks being a mother to the Season 16 girls in the workroom. 1510, Plain hilariously fangirls over Season 10 star Calorie Kardashian Williams following her on Instagram, while Morphine loses it at the thought of Nicole Paige Brooks and Valentina following her after the Season 16 cast reveal. 1633, Mirage says that, after she shaded her in her Meet the Queens interview, she patched things up with Season 9 Queen Kimora Black. 1700 hours, Morphine sends a special message to Bad Bunny in Spanish, after revealing to EW last year that she snubbed him on the set of a music video because she didn't recognize him. 1718, Megami and Nymphia Wynn preview twist of the season, with Sapphire offering up a cryptic one-word descriptor, hoarders, for the season ahead, which even confuses many of her fellow cast members. 1944, the cast breaks down how they feel about the Rada Queen twist and how they approached voting, strategizing, and potential alliances. 2200 hours, a mandatory meeting speaks on her viral breastplate from her workroom entrance. 2340, after a discussion about social media-based queens came up on the season premiere, the cast offers opinions on the difference in performance styles between queens reared on social media and those who came up on the club circuit. 26:27, everyone sings opera with Safira, while Hershey lip-syncs on her own to Safira's voice. 27:26, Tsunami and Megami break down Charlize Theron and Sarah Michelle Gellar's gaggy guest judging spots. 27:59, Geneva Carr and Tsunami reflect on representing for DACA queens and the positive response they've had from fans since the reveal. 28:59, the queens split off into teams for a mini MAGA makeover maxi challenge to put drag makeup on the faces of conservative, anti-LGBTQIA+ politicians. And a team of judges chooses a winner for a special prize.